Any one of these guests individually makes for a banger show, but we have all four of them together. That's right, Seth Feider, Matt Robertson, Cory, and Chris Johnston, all together making up the Derby Boys. This week on...
I'm Bob Cobb from the Bassmaster. Welcome to Mercer.
Welcome one, welcome all, friends, family, freeloaders, fishing freaks, and of course my humpers. Happy hump day to all of you, and welcome in to the Awkwardly Honest Fishing Podcast that goes by my last name, which is Mercer. This is the 169th edition of the Mercer Podcast, and I thank you for spending a little time with me here this week. I hope you are having a wonderful week. And it just dawned on me right now that we may have the most fitting guests for the 169th edition of the Mercer Podcast. One of the coolest things that I think has happened in fishing over the last number of years, and it started with guys like Paul Nick, Hunter Shryack was early on to it, but documenting everything that goes on behind the scenes, basically covering themselves and making YouTube series out of it. And there's so many good ones out there. So you're saying to yourself, well, why do we need another one? Well, hopefully you'll find out here in the next little while when we're joined by another one. This group is the Derby Boys, otherwise known as Feider, Robertson, Johnston, and Johnston. Sounds like a law firm. They may need a law firm at times. I may need a law firm after this tournament it's not a tournament, it's a podcast. But I may need a law firm after this podcast because it does get spicy at some point. But I have a great conversation with a great group of dudes who I spend a lot of time with on the road. And one of the cool things is they've kind of tried to do this before, and it was scary. But I think they've kind of really dialed it in. It's a very unique look at pro fishing. It is a unique look that only they could share, and it is the Derby Boys. It's coming out soon, and I was lucky enough to have them all get together and be part of this podcast. So I now present to you the Derby Boys. What in the world is Derby Boys, gentlemen?
Well, go ahead, Cory.
No, go ahead.
Well, everybody always talks about how cool it'd be to hang out with us, and this is pretty much a behind the scenes look. Little less fishing than most series out there, and you're basically gonna be hanging out with us and seeing the shit show that goes on behind the scenes and on the water.
Any concerns going into this?
Oh yeah.
Hopefully no one gets canceled.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone get canceled.
Cory's the concern.
If I'm good, no, I'm not the concern. Matt is the concern.
I'm not the
Always
concern. The concern.
Both these are. Let's just leave it at that. Me and Feider are the mature
fun
ones.
than you.
That's fine, but I'm not worried about getting canceled.
You're in this with us, so what we do affects you.
Feider, you're pretty quiet.
Oh, sorry. I was just letting them talk. I didn't want to talk over people.
Okay, you're a professional. I'm sorry.
Feider just waits for his moment to get his zing.
Yeah, when I see the moment, I'll let her rip. Like,
okay,
the guns are loaded, dude. Like, I'm just waiting for Matt to say some stupid shit.
Never say nothing stupid.
It's coming too.
Oh yeah.
Who's screaming in the background there? Are they yelling at Chris still?
Yep.
What are they saying to him?
Something Cory
The
taught
usual. The usual. Making fun of Chris.
It's generational. Hey Matt, why do you keep yawning?
So I had a late night last night. I came up to Champlain. My buddy Dennis was a couple hours from here, so I met up with him. Me and Colleen did, and we sat down for dinner. And yeah, about an hour later, I done drank 7 margaritas. and maybe hour and a half, 7 margaritas. Y'all think I'm exaggerating? I'm not.
You're usually drunk off too.
Yeah, I don't
Dude,
believe you had
I
7.
was.
They must have been virgin margaritas.
No, dude, they were the best. Colleen, honey,
Hey, let me get someone else to collaborate my story.
honey.
Who would obviously lie for me no matter what I tell her to
Oh my
say.
gosh, she's sleeping.
How many margaritas?
She doesn't care.
Like 6 or something.
So
Yeah,
She's so impressed with you.
yeah.
I know. No, I was
Big,
for real.
big dog, and it was 7
Okay.
drinks in one night. You crazy man, you.
They about had to carry me back.
Remember that time you passed out in a Chinese food restaurant with 2 margaritas?
No, dude, this is for real. Some of the best margaritas we got. Up.
Tell us about the margarita time in the Chinese restaurant. I mean, everyone needs a nap.
It was like a sushi / whatever restaurant, and Matt had 2 margaritas, and he's like, "Oh my god, I'm drunk," and then he like was a mess in the restaurant and passed out as soon as we got in the car, and he literally had 2.
If it makes any difference, didn't I get the tubes with the extra shots in it?
I doubt it.
I don't remember that.
Were they like big bowl margaritas or just like regular size?
I think they're regular.
They were like, they were,
It wasn't like the big Mexican restaurant,
No.
like
No,
gallon
no, it wasn't
margarita. No.
That would be understandable.
no, they were regulars. They were
Yeah.
stopped.
Then you probably
I don't
started
drink
going on
plastic
about.
bottle margaritas.
Then you probably went
Yeah.
on about how you need your blood pressure medicine and started freaking out.
I do spaz out, Dave, whenever I get like anxiety, and then I spaz out, and then I'm like, oh, I need my blood pressure medicine. And then the
Then you-
damn
then you
pharmacy
need your-
ain't open.
Then you need your throat stretched.
No, it was esophagus.
I about die twice a week, I know.
I've been there when you're out of blood pressure medicine. I mean,
The amount that Matt pukes at dinner, you would think he'd be skinny by now, but
are you bulimic, Matt?
No, I don't know, man. I got bad acid reflux or something going on. Like I puke at least 3 or 4 meals a week, but it's never ice cream, potatoes, or drumsticks. Like all the shit that makes you fat, it stays down.
Yeah. Does anything you got to chew comes back up?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Chris must be eating the same stuff you are then that you keep down.
Yeah, Chris's love handles are getting as big as mine.
Oh, come on now. That's saying something.
Oh yeah.
I'm on a diet, buddy.
But dude,
I'm
one
an
thing I've
athlete.
noticed is since I've gotten fatter, my butt crack is definitely showing more. Like it's kind of halfway up back again.
Yeah. Yeah. The ladies love it though, right?
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe no tighty whities while you're fishing again.
No, I'm wearing them, and the only way I can really cover my butt crack is to pretty much wear my pants like Steve Urkel.
Just get some suspenders and hook them to your whitey tighties.
Oh,
Hold them bad boys up.
that's actually not the worst idea.
Yeah, I mean, the last deck gave up on you 3-4 years ago, so you might as well put some suspenders on them things.
The last tech's fine. It's the coloration. They're just so dulled.
Like if he bent over on your front deck when you were running, he'd take off in the air. No doubt.
Paris Helen.
Yeah.
This is a great podcast. I don't have to ask any questions. I'm gonna just lay out and let it happen.
Welcome to the Derby Boys, I guess. This is what you get.
Yeah.
It is what you get. And I'm excited about it. I think, I mean, why did it take this long? I mean, every fishing group has a friggin' YouTube show. It's about freaking time.
No
What's
one's really
held you back?
accused any of us of being smart. Like, enough people will be like, hey guys, why don't you guys show what goes on behind the scenes? And we've all
Because
heard
we're
it
all
50
being
times.
Yeah, I think we tried it one other time.
I
We
saw
did.
that.
Yeah, it was just unusable. Like every other word was a bleep. And I
So
don't remember when that was, but yeah.
We did
I
have to
forget
do-
which one you sent it to me, but I remember responding to it, and I remember saying, You need to send this to no one. You shouldn't even have sent it to me. That would have got you canceled.
We needed a good camera guy. They're hard to find.
You got it now?
Yeah, I think he's pretty solid. He's a good editor.
From what we've seen so far, it looks really good.
Let me tell you how good this is. Is it so good? It could be a documentary on Netflix. That's how good this shit is.
I mean, it's entertaining. That's for sure.
And I don't think there's one really fish catch in the first 15 minutes. So
Yeah, no fish catches, like pure behind the scenes. You did get to see me in my undies.
in the first 10 seconds,
Yeah.
I had multiple people I showed that to say, well, I didn't need to see that.
Oh, they liked it though. They liked it.
Can you hear the women laughing at you in the background?
Oh, they're good. Them ain't laughs, them are giggles because they know them.
Yeah, they're blushing, eh, Maddie?
Lynn's gonna be getting lucky tonight because she thought about me and my whitey tidies.
So no fishing. It's a fishing YouTube series with very little fishing and just lots of tomfoolery.
Correct.
Yeah.
I like it. I
mean,
like
you
it.
can only see so many hook sets in 15 minutes. It gets boring after a while.
Is that how long the episodes are going to be?
I don't know. I'm not the camera guy.
Yeah, they're gonna be a little shorter. Like, you don't want it to be too long, entertaining. You want it to. We'd rather it be 10 minutes and entertaining than 30 minutes or an hour and boring as shit. Like, you're gonna get to see the fun, entertaining stuff. Some fish catching, maybe a Canadian win a blue trophy, and yeah, that might be the extent of the fishing.
And
How
maybe
many-
maybe Maddie going down a water slide. Didn't that happen, Matt? After
Dude,
What?
it was a race.
that? I haven't seen it yet. I heard
That's
about
the only thing you won this year, Matt.
I did win it. You're a dickhead. But you're not wrong.
So tell us about the water slide.
So that party we went to, was it Saturday at Smith Lake? We go down there and they have one of those blow up like inflatables for kids, and the it's got water running down it like a slide and a big pool of water at the bottom, and it's like it has like an inflatable edge. Well, me and Willie, my buddy, at the wood shop, he's like, "You want to go down it?" I said, "I'll race you down it." He's like, "All right, let's go." So I done had one margarita, and she mixed that thing, so it's mixed it strong, so it's like 2 margaritas. And we got over there, and Willie went to go up the stairs, and he got about 3/4 of the way up it, slipped, and was like, boom, 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 just like nipple and chin bouncing off the damn ladder. And he got up there, and then I waddled up there. And let me tell you something, that thing was not made for adults, because whenever we went down it at the same time, we hit that puddle of water, and the momentum was so fast, I thought we was like going further down the driveway a long ways. Like, we barely stopped. Dude, I'm telling you, 240 pounds was moving at 40 miles an hour down that thing with no brakes.
And you were the only one of the Derby boys who got involved in such tomfoolery? Corey, how did you avoid
Some of
it?
us had to fish the next day.
Ah, that pesky job.
Yeah, I was on my way home.
Let's talk a little bit about fishing. Do you guys share? Like, I know the brothers do, but like, so how do the other two? Let's call them the Hare brothers. Do the 4 of you share, or how does that work out?
Me and Seth talk. Chris and Corey lie a lot.
I'll tell them anytime how many bites I got, how many I shook off, just not where or how.
Is this all true, Seth?
Yeah, I don't ask him questions anymore. It's just a waste of time. Cory will for sure lie to you straight up, no doubt.
You asked me on the St. John's how to catch them, and I told you.
I asked you if they're spawning in the springs, and you said no.
No,
and then
that's
you won
not
it
true.
spawning in the spring.
You called me and said, how am I going to
true.
catch them? I said, if you go flip pads, you will cash a check.
And I asked you if there's any spawning in the springs. Direct quote. You said no. And you won
I
them on
didn't say that.
spawners.
I wouldn't have said that.
Well, you did, but whatever.
I don't
It's
think
fine. It's my fault for asking you, man. I'm good with it.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's 100% true.
Maybe, but I don't think so. Anyway, next question.
Anyway. It's fine. I shouldn't have asked him.
I do remember Matt asked me on South Dakota, and I said, yeah, I found one spot with like 50 bass in one spot. And then I go fishing on day one, and he said, how'd you find that spot or whatever? He said he never found it. He's like, if you found that spot, there was 70 bass on it. I'm like, are you kidding me? You're telling me I know the difference between 50 and 70? He told me I lied to you. Because I lied about the number of
I don't
fish.
remember you saying there's 50 on it.
What? I said
I don't
found
even
one
remember the
spot with a mother
conversation
load on it.
enough to defend myself or not.
Yeah. And then he said I lied to you. I'm like, what's the difference between 40 and 70 bass, Matt? There's a lot of them. So
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
There was other things he remembers from that tournament.
Yeah, I remember the fine.
It was on the same spot as where you got the fine, the boot.
I know.
Come on.
It was. That spot was destined for great things to happen.
Would you categorize that as a great thing?
Hell yeah. I think so if they want to. That was awesome.
It's memorable. We're still talking about it.
Yeah.
Still waiting for that underwear sponsorship.
Oh, no. Your Bass pretty much got a jockey for it, so you're welcome.
You think Bass got jockey because you got down to your not so tidy,
Well,
not
the
so
real
whitey
question
hands?
is, would Bass find me if I wore a pair of jockey boxers now and did it? That's the real question.
Let's find out.
I'm pretty safe to say that they will find me for anything. So
I believe Feider is the guy who got away with it because Feider was. I mean, you were in second place that morning. You left the dock in second place. Feider was in like sixth place. And an hour into the event, he's offering you money to get naked.
who in that? I mean,
I don't
actually,
think I offered him money.
You did. You said if I win, you'd give him 10 G's or something.
Oh,
I'm like,
I don't know. Well, he's always talking about doing stupid shit and not doing it. I was just calling him out on it. It wasn't my idea. He was the one that wanted to get in his underwear.
I'd put as many clothes on that chassis as I could if I were you, Matt.
Seth, I will say, we can go back and watch it, but you convinced me pretty hard.
Well, you said you were going to do it. It wasn't my idea.
How old are you, Matt? How old are you?
The American flag Speedo. Yeah, I'd have done that 100%. But that was far from an American flag. That was a yellow fart stain.
I'm a little guilty because I did start the Speedo thing on stage because there was a guy following you around in a Stars and Stripes Speedo. And then when I walked up to you that morning before takeoff and we'd kind of teased it back and forth, and I walked up and you're like, I'm like, you got the Speedo? And he pulls down the corner of his pants and I see like the waist of the not so tidy, not so whiteys, and it's ripped. And I'm like, he's like, no, I didn't get him. And I remember saying, oh, well, don't worry. He's not going to do anything today. No man would show that to the world. But I totally underestimated.
Yeah.
In his defense, I think you actually tried to buy the Speedo off the guy. He wouldn't sell it to you, would he?
Dude, I tried everything to get those Speedos from that dude. He was in love with them. He was not coming off of them.
Would you actually put his Speedo on?
100% I would have.
Disgusting.
I might have stretched it out a little because he was a little smaller than me, but yeah, we'd have tucked everything in and got it right.
I don't think you'd have stretched anything out, Matt.
Might have seen a few dimples from my butt, but we'd have got it out.
Riddle me this. What has happened that will not make the show?
3/4 of everything that goes on film.
No, we've been doing pretty solid. I say half.
It's cleaned up a lot since the first one you saw,
Yeah.
Dave, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw this. Cory sent it to me. I think it's good. I mean, it's way less offensive than the last one. So if you're offended by this one, just imagine.
Yeah.
Who's most likely to plug the toilet?
Chris.
In
Okay.
unison.
They give me my own bathroom now because it's always a fight over this.
No. We don't give you anything.
Oh,
You have to take it.
Well, you guys always complain when I use the bathroom, so I just take my own.
Dude, you know who Chris has a Guinness Book of World Record. Nobody knows it for having the stinkiest shit there is. Like, whenever I tell you, if you have a 3,000 square foot house and he shits and opens the door, you can smell it at the other end.
They cut out part of my intestine. Apparently, it was the smell sorter. I can't do anything about it.
It's medical reasons.
Exactly.
I don't care what reasons. That smells unbelievable. Y'all know I ain't like
I can't win. I go to my own bathroom. I get yelled at. I go to the community one. I get yelled at even more. So
I like the fact
maybe
he has his
next time you
own
guys
bathroom because we always like shit at the same time. So
It don't bother me.
yeah, I like that he's got his own.
Sounds like he's earned it. Who's the angriest?
Matt.
They're all angry. Nobody
Yeah.
answered. Nobody said anything.
know,
You're
it's
just
a-
about
Well,
angry.
it's not Chris. but
No.
It's not you. I'd say it's
we all have our
between me and
moments.
Cory.
Yeah, they really have their own moments. That's for sure. Especially when Matt doesn't have his blood pressure medicine, he gets very angry.
If it come down to me, times I didn't have my blood pressure medicine, I'd probably take the cake.
Without a doubt.
But then you got it, and you just got all sleepy. I was there that day. You were like wired. I need my blood pressure medicine, and then you got it. And
Dude, I did.
do you think
put
that
me-
pharmacist drugged you that day?
Absolutely, he was being a
Dude, I would
dickhead
think
to him.
this-
They
That
gave
was
him like
that
a
day-
tranquilizer or
What?
something.
Dude,
That was the day
I went
Caleb
there.
almost killed you.
I went there 3 freaking times to get it. First time the pharmacy's closed. The second time I go in there, he's like, "Oh well, we got it, but we canceled it. We didn't put it in." I'm like, "What the do you mean you just canceled it and did like why nothing? Yeah, I'm a fucking dickhead. I'm like, I'm already through the roof, blood pressure. I'm getting wound up now thinking about it. I got sugar so high. He pissed me off. He's like, "Oh, it'll be." He said, "Oh, it'll be just a little bit." And I'm just standing there. I'm like, "How fucking long do you think it'll be?" Like, I've been fucking waiting for 2 hours, 3 hours for you fucks to open, and it's like, he's like, 45 minutes to an hour. I said, "Thank fucking God."
How many beeps do you think that was in the last minute?
A lot of beeps.
You ain't got to be. I'm sorry about the F words.
You didn't notice them?
I need
You're
more.
fine.
I need more F words in my life.
Now we
Do
need
you?
blood pressure medication.
Yeah, I need more fines, no given, and fish.
What about fights? You getting a lot of fights.
He got in one that day over the blood pressure medicine.
Tell us
Trying
about
to
it.
get
Matt.
the blood pressure medication.
We come
Awesome.
out, and Caleb and them's across the road, just coincidence, and I'm mouthing. He come jerking me out of the truck and threw me in a bush. Big Neanderthal. Pissed me off. Like, the first one, dude, I wish I could whoop it was him.
He did throw you in the bush. Every time I drove past that CVS for the rest of the week, there was like a depression.
Yeah.
You're outlined.
It was like a dent in a car. That bush was perfect, and you can see my imprint in a shrub.
He threw you around like you were 30 pounds.
He could throw anybody around like 30 pounds.
Yeah.
But then he hid from you. He did run to the car and hide from you.
Oh,
I think he was winded.
I don't know.
I think he was saving Matt's life.
Yeah. Thanks, Cory. Could have left me with a little dignity. It might have been a little.
That hole in the bush will still be there next year when we go.
So is that the only fight of the season?
Me and Cory, I come out real pissed off the night after that and about got into it with Cory.
Why? He's your roommate.
It's the way it is.
It almost ended that night.
We love each other, but we didn't that night.
Oh, I remember that now. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Seth,
I was wondering. I'm like, I don't remember this, and I'm like, oh,
You
yeah,
two
now I do.
folks, you two were laughing at me. Golly, y'all laugh.
That's horrible. When you're mad and people start laughing at you, it doesn't. You can't help but be mad. It makes you ornery.
I told them, y'all are pissing me off.
There's nothing that's more funny than Matt getting mad. Because
Why do
we
you
all
get so
just
mad?
laugh at him and he gets even madder.
I don't know. I'm taking my blood pressure. I've been taking my blood pressure medicine every day. I've been pretty solid.
Yeah. Blood pressure medicine and margaritas. It's a great combo.
Yeah, you know, it counteracts all the sugar in the margaritas, and you just get the tequila.
Okay, I got a question for you all. Which Elite Series pro will be most offended by the Derby boys?
I've never thought about that one. Everyone's quiet on this one.
I don't know. I really think
Thinking.
Maybe one of the rookies?
No,
No.
No?
Who you think?
I don't know. Some of the older boys probably.
They're either going to be old or young. I know that.
But they're going to be offended.
Who is the guy that got super mad about you in your underwear?
Matt Herron.
Matt Aaron. I don't think he'd get that offended by it.
No, he won't.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be too bad. And
Guess we'll find out in a couple of weeks.
And if they do get offended, I also have
Matt
a
will
few
fight
words for that.
I mean, people get offended. You can't worry about it, I guess.
I love it.
Do you love ruffling the feathers of others?
Well, Dave, I've turned over a new leaf.
When?
Oh, well, a couple weeks ago, boys.
It's news to me.
Yeah, news to me too.
Listen, man, people would talk to me that I don't like, and I would have small talk with them. And from now on, if someone talks to me I don't like, they can kick rocks. Straight up. I ain't talked to them, but like, you know what? Yeah, and don't talk to me no more.
This is news to me.
Yeah.
You
I
should
told Seth, and he was
You should
like,
see his call log, Dave. It would shock you.
no, it wasn't no more. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it would. Yeah,
They
it would.
were calling. Yeah,
I see numbers coming up on your phone. They don't call me. They don't call me. They don't call Chris. They don't call Cory.
They're
They
all
call you.
incoming calls. Listen, I'm cool. They want to be cool like me.
Uh-huh.
I
Okay.
can't help it.
Yeah.
Incoming calls.
Okay.
Let one of them.
Did you
let one
answer
of
them?
Oh, yeah. He's
Yeah, I
talking
did.
to him.
Well, he
Oh,
answers
yeah.
everyone.
Oh,
Don't let
yeah.
him trick you. Don't let him
He's
trick
talking
one
to
of
him.
them call me.
He's talking to him.
Let one of them call me, buddy. Or let
I
one of
watched
them
him call you. You answered and talked to him like you were buddies.
I ain't answered no calls. I think they get the drift.
Who's calling?
Dave wants a name.
I know. I mean, if you don't want to tell me, but seems like you're wound up about it again.
It's because of Feider. Feider accused me of being buddies.
I didn't accuse you of nothing. I watched it happen.
You didn't watch nothing. You saw.
Oh, so I talked so-and-so on the
incoming
water.
call.
I talked to so-and-so on the water, and then all of a sudden he's calling you on your phone, and then you're acting like
Can you
you're not
fix my
talking to
graph?
him.
They pulled up to
Matt
me.
knows who I'm talking about.
I do not
I know who you're talking about.
I ain't gonna say no names. That's
to
Matt's
me.
job. Uh-huh.
If you turned over a new leaf, who is it, Matt?
I thought by turning over a new leaf, usually when people say that, they get better. Like they're more like when somebody says, I turned over a new leaf, I'm not smoking anymore. I turned over a new leaf.
Nice to everyone.
Yeah.
You know, I'll tell you how good of a new leaf I turned over. I stuck a fresh checkbook in the truck to write fines with. Do not don't give a shit.
Well, that's quite a leaf you've turned over. I don't even know what to say to you idiots, because every time I ask a question, it just turns into an argument. And I feel like this whole podcast is going to be just inaudible arguing.
Just a train wreck.
That's what the Derby Boys is anyway. So
honestly, it is, because it's every day. Or an ice cream eating contest, and Chris takes the cake.
A lot of ice cream gets
The small,
eaten.
skinny guys usually win. Look at the hot dog eating contest winners.
What's that barrel under that shirt right now? There's no
I've been
small
going
skinny
tarps
guy
off
there.
the last 2 days.
You've been at a water park.
Yeah, I know my forehead got burnt. I'm not used to going out of the house with a no
Looks
hat.
like he drank the whole pool.
Coming from you. How'd you make it in ball hockey tonight? You need the
I had
defibrillator?
dinner. No.
You had
What you
dinner.
have for dessert?
Yeah.
You had dessert.
The what?
You had a piece of pie for dessert, didn't you?
No, we stopped at the Dairy Queen.
You
What'd
didn't
you
get
What's your go-to at Dairy Queen? What'd you order?
Depends. I like the odd Smartie Blizzard. Maybe a peanut butter parfait here and there.
Smartie Blizzard, not even a thing in
I
America.
was going to say 90% of the people watching this don't even know what a Smartie is.
Don't care.
But I know what that is.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah. We
It's
got
like an
Smarties in
M&M, but
America.
better.
Huh?
It's like an M&M, but better.
I wouldn't go that far.
M&M pretty solid.
It's not really like an M&M at all.
I'd tell you, a Smartie Blizzard is better than an M&M Blizzard. That's for sure.
Isn't a
hell
Smartie just like condensed sugar
Yeah.
or like compacted sugar? It's not like
Nothing
chocolate
like
in the middle.
M&M.
Yeah, it is.
No, it
It's all
totally
chocolate.
is chocolate.
100%.
Oh,
is
then we
not.
got different Smarties in America.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's different.
Smarties we
Smartie-
got are like just like it's literally like food coloring and sugar like compressed into like a
No.
almost like the necklaces you get and you like chew the candy out
Yeah.
of them.
No.
That's
not-
basically a Smartie.
No.
It's similar to an M&M.
Okay.
But better.
There's only one of
Okay.
us not getting fat, and that's Seth, because he's got a tapeworm or something.
I do have a tapeworm.
That or it's where you got sick. Like the other three of us, like we got problems. Like we could go on a weight loss show.
I don't know. Corey's
Maybe we could get a sponsor
Corey's
for
looking
that.
pretty slim, dude. I'm gonna give it to him.
Thanks,
He is
Fire.
not
Yeah.
slim. You should have seen him with his shirt off the other day. That thing's pudging, and he's got
No, like
grappling.
he's trending in the right direction.
Come on.
Co-
Come on,
Corey
man.
ain't, dude. I'm
That's
telling you,
crazy.
Chris is the bigger brother right now. I'm just telling you.
There's a reason his boat ain't going faster than 66, and it ain't wind.
He's
Well.
trying new props and everything to fix it, man.
That's true, I am.
Jenny Craig will fix it.
Ginny Craig.
They probably don't have that in Canada.
I'm sure they do.
No, but it's Jenny Craig, isn't it?
That's what I said, Jenny Craig.
Ginny Craig.
That's what I said.
Exactly.
Jenny.
Me and Feider have been talking a lot in the last few tournaments about hot dog eating contests. Glizzy gobbling, is that what it's
Yeah.
called, Feider?
Yeah.
Fighter
Gliz-
says he can down 40 glizzies.
I bet you I could.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. I've been hammering some dogs too.
I would love to see you guys have a hot dog eating contest.
Dude, I really have been hammering some dogs lately. Like,
Matt's got to get his esophagus stretched first, he said.
What's
I'll
wrong
have-
with you?
no, I don't know. I need to have my esophagus stretched. That's for real. That's what I had to have done last time. It's
Well, you're gonna get some good DMs after this show, Maddie. Oh yeah.
I'll stretch your esophagus.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy. So Feider would win that contest, are you saying, or do you think?
I don't know if I'd win, but I mean, I think I can throw down an impressive amount of food.
How many hot dogs you think you can eat?
Who are you asking?
Feider.
I think I could eat. I mean, I know I can eat 20. I think I could push past
buns.
Well, like small hot dogs, not like big like brats, but like
Regular
they don't eat the big
hot
ones in the contest, do they? Eat the little skinny Nathans, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude! I could eat 20 of those, no problem.
with the bun.
Yeah.
I like how you're holding that, Matt.
I think if I really got into it, I could do 40.
Wow.
It'd have to be at the right time. You know, you can't be too hungry. Like if you starve yourself and you try to eat, you get full really quick. So like,
the bun.
you gotta have like a little snack before, maybe like an hour before you eat. But yeah.
Are you just eating the dog?
The buns are small too. It's a slim hot dog, dude.
Listen, the buns is the filler.
Yeah, but it's a light hot dog.
Dude, I'll tell you what. We are going to stand you in front of a table, a standing table, a little higher table. We're going to set up 40 hot dogs, and we're going to set up a camera to the side of you and watch your stomach grow as you eat these hot dogs.
Okay.
And time lapse it.
Yeah, it's gonna take a minute. Like I'm not gonna crush them in like 10 minutes, but
no, that's
I think
fine.
in like an hour I could eat. I mean, I don't know if I know I can eat 20. I think if I could push through 30, and if I catch like a runner's high, I might be able to rack out 40. You know what I mean?
Runner's high.
Well, you know what I mean. Like
we can set up a table on a treadmill if you want to do that.
No, I think I'd rather. I don't know if
his heart would blow up. He's never moved quicker than a fast walk in his life.
I saw him run one time. I didn't even know what to think.
Oh, I can run good. You.
Come on.
Matt runs all the time, but he looks like more awkward than anyone I've ever seen move in my life.
Yeah.
What's so strange about Feider running?
I just can't
believe
I've never seen him move.
Oh, I got shorts on right now, boys.
Look how white those legs are.
Oh yeah, the whitest of white. They ain't seen snow in like 7 years.
Or sun.
I had to cut off pants to make them.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't find my one pair of shorts I had.
I taught you that.
Yeah, I never would have thought of that if I never met you, Matt.
Do you think you guys would all be friends if it wasn't for fishing? Like, would the world have brought you guys together somehow?
Probably not. We're too far away from each other.
Too far apart.
And I would never hang out with 3 northern guys.
Whoa.
I'll be honest with you. I met Matt one time, and Matt probably remembers. And remember Garrett's trailer in Florida?
Yeah, I do remember that. Actually, I'd forgot.
Yeah. And I was like, I left and I was like, I don't really know if I like that guy. I don't know.
I forgot.
Like, I don't know. I don't know if I like that guy. And then here we are.
I remember when he qualified, and I remember telling Cory, I'm like, that's your new roommate, dude. He's going to be rooming with you guys. And Cory's like, not a chance.
Cory did not know that.
I don't remember saying that, but there's a good chance I did.
Oh, that's 100%. I know you said that because of the way he said it. I've heard you say that.
Exactly.
Not a chance. Guarantee me.
So Derby Boys gonna. What do you think? Is this good for the industry?
I think it's something a little different from the normal. You know, like a lot of these podcasts, they show, you know, strictly the fish, and they don't see what goes on behind the scenes. They don't see the good, the bad, you know, and we're kind of going to lay it all out there, you know, what happens. And like I said, good or bad, there's a lot of both. And maybe even showing a little work that really goes into what we do. You know, it's not just a cakewalk, go out, fish all day and come home with a bunch of money and keep the wife happy. You know, there's a lot more that goes into it. A lot of times we don't make money, you know, you come home with nothing. So we're going to show all that. And I think it's going to be pretty good.
I'm excited about it. I look forward to seeing it. Which one of you is the best hunter?
Me.
Who said me?
Oh, proclaimed.
Cory? Not a chance.
Yeah. Oh my! Here we go.
Hey, the better
Not a
question is,
chance.
who's the best poacher?
Matt.
Matt's not denying it.
No comment. No comment. I don't ever poach nothing.
No, Seth's a good hunter. Seth can kill some things.
He can.
With feathers.
He can kill some stuff.
All right, so we are agreeing. Seth's the best.
I don't know. I think we're all pretty good.
No, I ain't
No,
gonna.
I'm not.
I'm
I
not
don't claim
arguing
that.
with
I enjoy it. I really like it.
Yeah, I think that's what we
It's
all.
not like bass tournaments where it's like, oh, you got first, I got second. You know what I mean? It's just.
Yeah.
And I also think in the future for Derby Boys, we're gonna have a hunting episode. I've decided that. Maybe we go away somewhere, all four of us. We're gonna go hunting, and it'll be Derby Boys hunting in the wilderness.
Yeah.
Cory, are you gonna wake Chris up for that or just?
No, we're gonna let him sleep in, and you and I will go kill something.
He would hope I sleep in because I always kill bigger stuff than him.
Is Chris always the hardest one to wake up?
Oh, dude, every time Cory leaves the house on tournament morning, this isn't even practice. He has to wake his brother up to make sure he makes it to the
not true
blast
at
up.
all.
Oh, I've lived with you guys for 5 years. Every time Cory leaves, Chris, get up.
That's not true.
I'm not
Chris
saying you're
would
not
be
already
late for his
awake.
own
I'm
food.
just saying Cory yells for you to wake up before he leaves every morning.
I did have one instance. It was a top 10, I believe, on the Potomac River for FLW.
Yeah, you were leading the tournament.
No, I was in third. And going into the final day, and somehow I woke up. And
No, you did not wake up. I woke up and I looked out the window and it was light out.
Bright.
I yelled at you and you jumped out of bed and ran out the room.
I had 25 minutes to get to takeoff. I had to get gas, and I was a 20-minute drive away from takeoff, and it was not good. So I've everyone's a little nervous for me after that little instance. I
have to call him. I'll bet you 2 to 3 at all the elites 2 or 3 times because I don't know if he's out of bed by the time I've already left.
I'm usually in the washroom. If you really want to know,
Chris, to your defense, I saw you get up for the first time at a decent time the other day. Day 2 or day.
I know you mentioned it. He said, "What are you doing up?"
Thought you were asleep.
And that's because I had to yell at him the first morning.
He walked outside in his underwear and was walking over there. Me and Feider just thought he was sleepwalking out into the woods. It's like, hey, Chris, are you all right, man?
Hey, he didn't even say anything. He just walked right by and kept going. I'm like, I don't think he's awake.
In his underwear.
How did I look, though?
You look
like
good.
A zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obese.
Chris, why don't you wake up? You're an adult.
I always
get
your
your
up.
shit together.
I don't need to be at the boat ramp 2 hours before takeoff. I've never been late for an Elite Series and never even been close to being late. I've showed up at the last tournament an hour before takeoff. That's plenty of time. They all
Dave,
like to get out of
here's
early.
my biggest pet peeve with Chris. He is late for everything. Everything.
Cory, we wait for you every time we go
Saturday.
for dinner. We wait for Cory.
That is true, Cory. You've taken over the reign.
Yeah, every time we're ready to leave, Cory's like, "No, hold on, I got to shower." You just
How's
have
it feel?
to shower.
How's it feel? Do you enjoy it?
No, but don't point the finger at me.
So
wait for
now for team tournaments and stuff, it's like, or hunting, it's like, Chris, you got to be here at 5:55. He gets like a 5 or 10 minute grace period, and then I leave, and he's going to drive on his own from now on.
Comes to team tournaments, you just worry about getting the net. All right? That's all you have to worry about. Just lean on the net.
Oh.
Look at, he's getting angry. That's why him and Matt debate who gets angry.
He really is getting mad.
Yeah.
I ain't getting that, 'cause he knows the truth.
Oh.
That's not very nice. I mean, he's the only
Cory,
one that won this year.
Cory,
I won.
You can bring.
Dave,
I've won more basketballs than Chris
You
has.
won it. You won in a event that it's like the first event ever.
Apparently it was all skill though. No forward facing, just back to the
no
roots.
forward facing, just forward looking, because everybody was bed fishing.
Which I thoroughly enjoy.
Hey Chris, let's not mention the 7-pounder you gave him.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, that worked out good for him, didn't it? That was the greatest gift ever.
Now I wish you just had caught it.
To be fair, he didn't need it.
No, I didn't need it. But
He didn't need it.
Chris would have been second if he had caught it.
And he was so angry when I saw him at that point too, because I just caught a 6.
Oh, I was peeking. Yeah, I was not happy.
Yeah, that 7-pounder did get famous. That's for sure. What's the plan for the rest of the season? I mean, Chris, you're ahead in AOY. Does that mean Cory gives you everything, or?
Well, to be honest, Champlain, I feel like we used to have an advantage, but it's a crapshoot now. I think everyone's on the same level playing field. Everyone knows the areas, and you just go fishing. We'll see what happens in the St. Lawrence. We obviously know the same water. We fished team terms for 15 years, and we'll see how it's looking when we get there.
The Champlain will dictate what happens on the St. Lawrence.
So you're saying there's still a chance, Cory?
No, there's not on the St. Lawrence. He's got second locked up.
That's not very nice. I mean, last time we were in the St. Lawrence, I had to put a blanket around you because you came in all blue in the lips. I'm not. Hey, Matt, put this jacket on. He goes, no, I'm fine. And I'm like, your lips are blue. He's like, I'm fine. I'm not cold at all. And you stood there shaking. Remember that time?
I will tell you, y'all better come to my defense, because who else would have made that run? Who else?
It wasn't logical to do it. You ran over 30 pounds of bass to go there.
It don't matter. Who went, and who else would have dreamed of going and coming in that?
You win.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's talk some Elite Series. If we could change or add one rule, I want to hear from each of you. What is it?
Okay, I'll go change or add rule. In pre-practice, I don't think you should be able to go out and make your own structure. I think we're all good enough, have enough technology to figure out where the fish are on our own and figure them out in their own environment. It's my 2 cents. Why are you guys laughing?
Go ahead, Cory.
No reason.
I mean, I would like to see in the future half the tournaments with forward facing and half without.
Oh, he said the F word.
Yeah.
Oh God, Cory, get off the forward facing shit.
Where do you
sound
where
like
does,
Zaldane right now?
I don't care. I'm good either with it or without it, but I don't care either way. I think that would be a good change to the year.
Matt, what are you changing? Underwear rules?
I was going to say his outfit.
Yeah, uniform rules. Wear whatever the heck you want. Wear me a G-string out there.
Assless chaps.
Actually, that'd look pretty good, wouldn't it?
Nah, it's
On some people.
It would look good on me.
Matt, there
Okay.
is a video of you in a G-string running around a pool. We could put that on the internet if you wanted.
I do got that on my phone right now.
People could make their own opinions.
I think down in Key West.
Yeah. At what bar?
Huh?
At what bar were you at?
It wasn't. It was a guy's pool. A buddy's pool. A buddy's pool. With multiple people there.
Yeah. Here we go.
That was at Pride Week too, right?
Oh no. Oh
Hey,
no.
hey Mercer, you ever seen the Righteous Gemstones?
Yeah.
Okay, you know the guy that was on Workaholics,
Yeah, the brother?
and you know how he has a friend?
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah, Matt's got a friend just like that.
No, I do
Just
not.
like that. Yeah, he does.
You have a special
Yeah, it's
friend,
you.
Matt?
He does. He
It
does.
is
Just
you,
like that.
Feider. It
So
is
it ain't
you.
me. It ain't me.
It is.
No, it ain't me. I got
you.
sleeves on my shirts. He's got a friend just like that. If you watch the show, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah.
No, I would change the. Well,
The subject.
He is totally changing the
Yeah,
subject.
it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
I don't even know why I brought that up.
the information rule. I think they did kind of change it for future, but it ain't changed yet. But the no information rule for the rookies coming in.
It's a good one.
And I
Yeah.
think they need to address the questions asked in the polygraphs. Not to be so. I've taken
Vague.
13 polygraphs. I got well experienced in them. And yeah, let's be more direct.
All right. Fighter, where are you going?
I mean, I don't really know. Maybe cancel pre-practice, just make it straight off limits.
Why?
Be a good one too.
Just cause let's just go show up for 3 days and do something. You know what I mean?
I
So
would
is that
be all right. I would
is
be
that-
all right with like to be determined, not to be determined, but like let us know
A month in
enough time to
advance.
travel to a tournament. Like, don't even tell us where one of them's at.
Yeah. Or that can fix it
That would
too.
be
you
good.
know?
Yep.
But
Don't
you
even
can't
tell
do
us
that.
where-
It
Yeah, you
gets
can.
out. Yes, it gets out. Dude, because the guy who
Lives in the state.
lives in that state or whatever talks to somebody, and then it's worse because 1 or 2, 3 people find out about it. You know what I mean? Like, hey, if we're going to go to Palatka, guess what? Cliff Prince is going to find out about that.
Flies
beforehand.
to Africa.
Well, guess
Yeah,
what, Dave?
that's
Dave, we're going to
realistic.
Palatka next year. We're probably gonna go to the St. Lawrence River next year too, Dave. Shocker.
I bet you we don't go to Wheeler or Smith Lake this year.
We're just there.
I know, that's what I'm saying, and it's 2 oddballs, but we will. We might go to Seminole this year. It's about time for us.
Next year, Matt. Next year.
Oh, next year. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. Sorry.
It's confusing. So Fighter, you didn't really give us a rule. You just so you want different events? You want to go different locations? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, I'm saying just give us a
Oh, the pre-practice.
yeah, like if as soon as it's announced on the schedule, it's off limits. Not I can spend a month there and side scan every inch of the lake because I'm a virgin and I don't like boobs. I mean, Dave, you got to admit we have the highest percentage of virgins the Elite Series has ever had. Like no doubt about it. You got to admit that.
Dude, I had.
You got to admit that, Dave.
I don't ask that question on
Oh,
stage.
dude, you know. Come on, you know. You know.
Dude, I've never even thought about that.
I mean, dude, we have like 5% of the elite
Matt's
fields.
got all excited. He's going to text them right now.
That's not nice.
You're a dickhead, Cory.
What'd I miss? What'd you say, Car? Did Car have a good joke?
He did.
I missed it. I was rambling.
I think those are good suggestions. I mean, I don't. So let me ask you this: is that fair to Takumi, who just won and who is trying to catch up on knowledge on bodies of water that he has lived in another country his whole life.
Yeah.
It is fair.
Yeah.
Screw Takumi.
Honestly, the only issue I see with that rule is if someone lives near that lake or something,
Yeah,
they can go fishing for the 6 months.
Well, that
Yes,
goes back to
basically-
why does the schedule come out like a year in advance?
Yeah, let the schedule come out in December,
January.
January. Yeah.
January. I agree.
yeah. I mean, I think that'd be fine. I mean, let it come out later. But
And
I think a lot of people start
anywhere
complaining.
anyone lives, there's another lake of equal size and caliber within an hour of it.
Now, Seth, half of my income's come off Kentucky Lake this year because I've had a crappy year. So you're affecting my paychecks there, pal.
Well, we're not going to Kentucky Lake, so it doesn't affect you.
Well, you're right, but we might one day.
And then in that scenario, you can drive to Pickwick and go take all the money there.
Ugh.
So what if you live on the water?
Yeah.
You're gonna leave that lake every day?
I mean, how many people are we talking about here? One guy a year is going to be affected by this?
Honestly,
How many Elite Series guys have a house on the water where?
8 guys, 8 or 9, 8 guys would be affected.
Not even.
I mean, you can't fish the Classic Lake after January 1st, so why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, January 1st.
How's it different? Like Chris and Cory, they live fairly close to the St. Lawrence River. If they couldn't fish that for a couple of months, I'm sure they have another body of water they could fish.
Oh, dude, if that rule came out, half of Canada would celebrate. Thank God they're off the water.
Yeah. But you could go to Simcoe. I'm sure you got all kinds of shit you can fish up there.
There
Yeah.
is.
And like Gunnersville would be the one where it'd be the worst because there's we got 4 or 5 guys that live there maybe, but they can go to Wheeler, they can whatever.
Yeah, the problem is like there's usually a few big tournaments on Thousand Islands every year for us that we'd like to fish. We can't do it this year because the ones that are off limits. But I mean,
see, you're already dealing with the same problem, and it wouldn't be any different if it was all year long.
Yeah.
Right. So how's it any different?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm just saying it's been off limits all year, but you're still only going to miss the tournaments that are in the 28 days.
I don't know.
Really,
if
it changes nothing.
If Matt had like a Toyota Series in his backyard in February and we're going there in June, he's going to want to fish that one in February, try and take 70 grand. That's how he makes his money. That's like the issue.
Okay. So one person every 5 years will be affected.
I'm an important person.
Okay. Well, clearly. Yeah. Clearly. I mean, he fished a Toyota there this year.
All right. So are we agreeing or no? We're not agreeing.
Well, I don't know.
I think that's a tough one.
I think I would be fine with it actually.
Yeah.
It wouldn't really affect me, to be honest.
I might be wrong, but I feel like no matter what they switch it to, somebody's gonna bitch. Like I just feel we live in a world like 5 years ago, when COVID ended, whatever it was, and we had no in-person meetings. Every angler in the world was like, "We don't need to go back to meetings. We don't need to go back to meetings." Every podcast I heard in the last week is talking about how Bass should have more meetings.
They need to shut.
Who said that? Who said that, Mercer?
You should watch Mercer's podcast then, right, Dave?
It wasn't said on this podcast. No. And Feider doesn't watch my podcast because he was on the podcast like a month ago, and I said, "Tell Bob Cobb to take it away," and he's like, "Oh, you got Bob Cobb doing your intros? Cool." I'm like, "I have forever, Feider. You've never ever watched once."
I tell everybody to watch. I mean, that's good enough, right?
It's fine. It's fine. You got, like you said, you got things, right?
Well, no, I would just whatever life. It goes on.
But it has been said in a few podcasts that people are blaming Bass for not having meetings. But the joke of it is like, and I'm all for it. If we're gonna have meetings, we have meetings. If that's what it takes. But I feel like I was around a lot of anglers that were rallying for no meetings.
Yeah, no meetings is the deal.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
No meetings.
Then we
I
just,
think we're-
if you go to a meeting, you waste so much time. Then you got to listen to people ask stupid ass questions.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you something. They're idiots. Half the people on the Elite Series are idiots. Whenever I have to sit there and I see one of them raise their hand, like I would love to walk over there and smack the shit out of them. Because you know it's the most stupidest question that someone could ever dream of. Am I wrong, boys?
No, you're
Not
right.
really.
Then it's just a
Happens a
waste of
Yeah.
10 minutes, and you're like, I got to get back and rig. You know?
You have your rods all rigged.
Guys complain for 45 minutes, and yeah, it's a waste of time.
But that's why I feel like even on these rules, like, okay, we're not going to have pre-practice. Cool. I mean, evidently, ultimately, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, I think the anglers should be happy. I mean, there's a great case to be made for it being, more advantageous that they don't have them. But I think that as many people, we're at a point right now where it's just everybody's perpetually disgruntled. And I think that if we made the rule where there was no pre-practice, then you'd hear from a whole bunch of people that aren't saying anything right now that want that pre-practice.
Are you talking about the virgins, Dave?
No, Takumi has 2 children.
Oh, sorry.
Why are all the fishermen disgruntled, Dave?
I don't know. I really don't know, dude. To be honest, I think that because it's a different thing every time I talk to somebody. It's just a really, I don't know. You tell me, you're a fisherman. Why are they disgruntled?
They're disgruntled at a point I didn't know they could be disgruntled. I'll be honest with you.
I don't think I've ever seen so much controversy and complaining in the professional fishing world as I have this year.
Uh-huh.
Fishermen are the biggest bunch of whiners and complainers that I've ever seen in my life.
Chris has got to go to the bathroom.
Don't
I'll be
get
right.
no water,
Oh
Dave.
God,
I'll be right back. No, hey, listen, I'll tell you this, and Feider can back me on this. As bad as the split was, and as bad as emotional as that was for some people, it was nothing like it is now. Like, it is so messed up now because when the split was going down, I mean, everybody kind of cared about each other, and then the guys that left, and the guys that stayed said, hey, we're going to do this. But now it's like, I don't know anyone that's happy. It's the same with the forward facing thing. I literally think there's no decision they can make that's right. I mean, if they get rid of it totally, there'll be a group of people that are happy about that, but there'll be a ton of people that we don't hear from that'll bitch. If they do it half and half, you're kind of half on, half off. Like, I don't know that there's a right. I think we live in a weird world where everybody's just going to debate everything on a freaking podcast.
Yeah.
No one's got a set of balls anymore to say something to someone's face. They just type something on the computer.
Yeah, it's because you got little pussies wanting to hire lawyers and sue people now.
What are you talking about?
Who's suing you?
I don't know. People suing different people.
Me and
Over
Feider
what?
almost got sued
Oh, yeah, we did.
For what, Dave?
from this very show.
Talking shit. What's new?
Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. So
whatever. It's all
with that in
bullshit.
mind, everything that we say here is unofficial. So don't sue us. So there's nothing we can do to make people happy. Is that what we're decided?
Yeah.
Everybody's just going to be pissed off.
Yeah,
You
no
pretty
matter
well
what,
nailed it.
Someone's going to be mad.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing with forward facing is go half the season with, half without, and just do the happy medium. Be like, you know what? That's the best.
Does that mean we get to pick our tournaments to use it and not use it, Chris?
No, you get
No,
to.
I think you do a pull out of a hat for the first tournament. It's a yes or no for forward facing for the first tournament, and then you alternate the rest of the year. So then it's kind of even for the full year. It gives viewers a different thing to look at every tournament. Some tournaments have it, some don't. And I think you get the most diverse angler at the end of the year that can use it and can't to kind of win angler of the year. You have to be able to catch it.
Flip top AOY, that's for sure.
It would make it interesting.
So is that how we decide? I mean, I don't know that you alternated. I think you just pull them and they're random. It's totally random.
I agree.
Yeah, right.
I feel like if you alternate them though, then you get one smallmouth like with, one without at the end of the year.
Listen, y'all are so biased. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Y'all want the St. Lawrence with no forward-facing sonar?
I didn't
So you
say
can
that.
dog beat the shit out of everybody. Like, see that smile on that little sneaky weasel?
I'd like Champlain with no forward facing.
So would I.
Go flip some milfoil.
You wouldn't go flip no milfoil if there's no forward. Go flip milfoil on the St. Lawrence, Chris.
No, why
You
would I
still
ever
catch
do
25
that?
pounds of
Exactly.
largemouth.
You ain't gonna do it on Champlain.
I almost won Champlain on flipping largies, and Ticonderoga, I just gave you the area.
He did just give me 3 dots.
Yeah.
And you ran on down there and took advantage of it.
No,
That sounds like it was about 10 years ago. I'm just going to take a guess at that.
Yeah, 100% was.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That shit don't
The
fly
reason
anymore.
the
Good
only
job.
dots he gives me is that there's no chance that
Yeah.
cash a check there.
And what did I say, Matt? I said, I'm not going down there. And you said, well, show me the areas. I said, okay. Very upfront about it.
I'm going to do a drive-by tomorrow.
I feel like this podcast has no choice but to end in a big argument.
This is daily.
And
It's
you
a
guys
fun-
room together.
Yeah.
So just add another, 96 of you guys to the field. If you think
Yeah, but the problem is you don't hear us bitching and complaining about everything. We just argue with each other for fun.
Yeah.
do you think okay,
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Nah, go ahead, Dave. Go ahead.
No, you go. Listen.
No,
When you say
for
listen,
real.
it's usually good.
The 4 of us
Listen.
ain't less than anybody. The odds are, if you're watching this show, whoever your favorite fisherman is, if it ain't us 4, they're a f***ing crybaby.
Oh my God.
I don't know if that's entirely true.
That's a little
The
aggressive.
odds, Corey.
What?
The odds.
Well, I don't know.
That one's a bold one.
You got a
Yeah, that is a bit of
50-50
a bold
shot.
one.
Do you think all the crying, as you put it, is hurting the sport or helping it?
It ain't helping it.
No.
But there's no easy way to fix it either. Like you said, Dave, if you make one rule change, the other half of the field are mad about it. I don't envy Lisa and all those people having to make these decisions either.
I have a rule change, Dave.
Oh.
You should be allowed to punch 3 people in the mouth per year with no fine.
Agreed.
You might have a
Or-
lineup waiting for you,
or-
though.
You can
Bring them on.
You can fight, but it's like hockey. You get a penalty in the time in the box.
Yeah,
In the
5
time
minutes in the
box.
box.
5
we
minutes.
can
and
make
5
that's
minutes
it.
on
15.
takeoff.
Hockey's only a couple hours. We got 8 hours. Let's make it more. I'll tell you what. Give me 30 minutes. Mark
Come
off
in and beat up.
half my first day at Champlain.
Matt, I've seen you fight. You might be sitting in the hospital for 8 hours.
I'll throw the first punch. I ain't letting somebody else hit me first.
Dude, the first day you catch him, Caleb's just going to roll up beside you and steal your candy on Halloween. Give me your bag, kid.
I didn't say I was going to punch Caleb.
You seem a beaten man with him now. Like you used to always, but now you're like 7 times you've said how tough he is and
No,
how you have no quarrel
sized
with him.
up the other day, and I told him, I was like, "You're getting small. I'm getting bigger, and you're getting smaller." Like I think, I told him.
I think Matt needs to fight Taku.
Listen, dude. Like you can joke around all you want, but that's not even. I feel bad for.
He will
Taco.
twist you up like a pretzel.
Oh, you can't fight Taku.
I'll bet
I mean-
you whatever you want on that one.
No, Taki's too nice. Leave him
It's a
alone.
lose-lose, dude. It's like
Yeah,
fighting Bob
Taku is
Barker.
too nice.
If you beat him up, everybody be like, "Oh, you beat up Taku, you dick."
What
Yeah.
about the
But
heat?
if he
What about
beats you
Fajita?
up,
But
oh
you-
yeah, Yeah, would you fight him?
Oh, dude, I bet
He'd karate kick you right in the
on
head,
no
man.
kid. I ain't
I bet he
picking on no
would.
kid like that.
He'd karate kick you for sure.
No, he wouldn't. That
You would
kid.
I bet he
roundhouse kick
would.
you in the face and you'd be dead.
No. I'd karate kick him. I go for the guys bigger than me.
I'll
All
give you that. You do.
Yeah, I ain't never went for someone smaller than me.
Yeah, you got me. I'm smaller than you.
Yes, no. Yes, you're
You
just because the
started-
rough handles stick out so far.
You started this whole thing when you grabbed me when I was sitting on the couch in Florida 4 years ago.
I don't even remember that.
That's how this whole wrestling thing started.
No, it started at the bar in St. John's. Luke Foley was
No, it started.
Yes, it did.
In cup.
Out because me and Caleb wrestled in the sand for the first time because he said something about it.
Yeah, I do.
That
remember
wasn't the first night at St.
No.
John's River.
It was before the tournament.
like 4 years ago. Right across.
Oh, see,
from
I saw the
hotel.
second fight then.
Yeah.
I didn't see right across from the hotel. I saw the
Yeah.
one in the sand. So you
Yeah.
fought twice in the sand, lost twice in the sand.
Yeah.
Bad footing.
Boy, I was so mad.
If I dig deep enough in my phone, I probably have video of that.
I know you do. Look like that got a nightclub outside.
All right. So we've answered no questions.
Do you have any more questions, Dave? You got a good question?
Probably not. Do you think Feider will ever quit smoking?
No.
Casket.
You gotta quit,
Casket,
because
yeah.
at some point it's not cool. Like
I
you
told
told,
him last
Quitter,
year.
no one likes a quitter, buddy.
no, he's got to quit. Like, dude,
The girls
it's
might make him quit.
it amazes me that you make it look cool in today's day and age. Somehow, when I look over you, I'm like, Feider burning the smoke. It looks cool, but dude, I mean, the future is just throw up a llama for the Feider man. I mean, that's not cool. I mean, that never becomes cool.
It might be.
Look, you're getting fighter mad now, Dave.
That's fine. I got it's got my back. Bring it. Oh, why can't we all just get along? Do you think everyone will ever get along?
No.
No,
Matt, are
even
you
they-
in the same room right now?
Dude, it's no different when we were. It's no different than when we were cavemen, dude. 3 cavemen dudes roll up over a hill on up 3 cavemen dudes they never seen before. They're gonna fighting to the death. Guaranteed.
I don't want to
Guaranteed.
get along with everybody. I like it whenever people don't like me.
I agree with you.
I really do.
'em.
That's right. More F words in my life.
Yeah, these are the moments when Chris is quiet.
yeah.
Come on, Chris.
He's on our team. He's on our team. You don't have to say nothing.
Do you think, okay, no names, but we know there's a lot of rooming situations on the elites. Do you think that you guys would, like, I mean, who's your competition? I mean, Lee and Caleb.
Lee and Caleb solid. Logan's just
They'd be a
a
handful.
Lee's softer than baby shit.
But Caleb's
Caleb,
fucking
what about- don't
goddamn
they
Lee is,
beast.
Lee is
Don't-
stronger than Caleb.
Don't they have
No, he
Latifa,
ain't.
though? I feel
Dude, let
like
me
he could
tell
be
you
a
something.
sleeper.
Caleb had to use 2 hands to get me out of the water off the dock. Lee one-handed me and just picked me up, and I basically stood up. I ain't
Really?
never had nobody pick me up like that.
Chris
about
beat up
seven.
Lee. Chris beat up Lee in a hotel.
At the very first Bassmaster
Yeah.
I
meeting
don't
they
even
attended.
know how I got.
He was
roped
drunk
into
as though.
He
Do you know
had
how-
to be drunk.
He was
You know how much I
fucked
had
up.
to vouch for you idiots? Oh, they're good guys. They're good guys. And then I get pictures of you guys wrestling at the
In the
very first
hotel.
Bassmaster event at the hotel lobby.
It was a unanimous decision. That's how cool the rookies were then.
Yeah, no
We all
shit,
did.
we're
We
fine.
all did get along back then. I will say that there was no complaining. Everyone was happy.
Everybody got paid.
Yeah.
That's one way to make everybody get along. But you fought a lot still. I mean,
I don't even know how I got roped into that. I was minding my own business too.
Corey. It was
Yeah,
Corey. Because
Yeah.
him and Lee were going to fight. And he said, you not only can you not beat me, I bet you can't beat Chris.
That's exactly what I said. I did say that exactly.
How can we get better payouts for bass fishing, Dave? How about that one?
I don't know. More people
Let me
watch.
take my clothes off more often.
What do you mean, Dave? We set it. Hey, Dave, we set a record viewership every time we have a tournament.
Yeah, but I don't know if you know how TV works, but they don't give you extra money when you get extra ratings.
Well, you just said we need more people watching, but
Yeah,
every
but
tournament we have
a
breaks
longer
the
period of
record from the
time.
tournament we had before.
Listen, I knew I should
I
have
know,
done this podcast.
Yeah.
I knew I should have done this.
You You guys could have talked about like virgin shit, you know what I mean?
What?
If you think that kid's ever touched a titty, you're out of your goddamn mind.
That is the truth.
Here
You're out of your goddamn mind, Dave.
This is Feider.
If you think four of
You're
them
gonna have to cut this out, Dave. But yeah,
No, nothing gets cut out in this show. We don't have those abilities.
Yeah,
I
you
like
do.
when this is Feider when he's been an hour since he smoked. Now real Feider
Oh,
starts
yeah,
coming
yeah.
out.
We get this bitch shut down right now.
Oh, well, I mean, they're catching him.
Yeah, he's a good fisherman.
Yeah, yeah.
Bet you my 5-year-old could drink more than Matt.
Dude, I'm telling you, I drank 7 margaritas last night. Y'all know I don't care what y'all say.
Your wife
I
said it was
hardly
6.
walked. I was spinning. It was bad, but I did it. Like I was on the ride at the carnival, son. I was twirling. It's like a ballerina.
Honest question. You think this podcast is going to make people want to watch the Derby Boys or not watch it at all? Whose friggin' phone is that? A little professionalism.
It's
Turn
on
your
my
damn
computer.
rinker off.
It's on
That's
my
like the
computer.
20th time it's gone off.
Well,
Good job, Corey.
I'm on the wife's computer. She must be popular. I don't know.
Jamal.
This hour of night?
She's not even smiling.
Carrie Lee, it's all right.
Matt says it's okay. She rolled her eyes at you.
And Jack and Luke get to stay up all night tomorrow night.
Maddie, is your bride still sleeping right beside you through all this tomfoolery?
I thought you were going to show us her snoring.
Oh,
She
boy.
would be. so
Leave
mad.
her alone, Matt.
Huh?
Leave her alone.
Is that real?
If I did that to Carrie Lee, she'd stab me in my sleep.
Oh my gosh.
She's
Does
going
she have
to
a
kill you.
deviated septum?
You hear that?
We're in the shittiest
That's
hotel at Lake
Going
Champlain.
there and you put that computer up to her so we could hear her snoring.
That's mean. That's mean. All right, so
Matt, you
nobody
can stay
answered
at
the
my
question.
place after the St. Lawrence when she kicks you out.
What was the question, Dave?
Nutty answered. Will people watch this show more because they saw this podcast, or this will turn them off?
I feel like this podcast has been a train wreck.
Oh, really? From the beginning.
You're gonna have to edit some stuff out, Dave.
I'm not editing anything out, dude. This is Derby Boys uncut.
Right.
What do you want edited out? What are you regretting?
Seth's going to get beat up.
Talking about people.
He, well,
All right, Seth, I got you back, dog. I got you back.
does that make you feel good, Seth?
What's that?
Maddie's got your back.
Well, I'm not worried about it. I just the only person I talked about was but I don't want to burn him down on the internet, you know.
We're not burning him down, dude.
Oh
I
my
think
God,
we built
now
him
you're
up. We
being
told
a little
everybody
sissy.
about his MMA prowess.
Eh,
You questioned it. I took him at his word.
is it fair not to question it?
You know what? I will say this is karma. For all the fights you've got me in, you finally got yourself into one, son.
I don't think so.
Oh,
I'm not worried about that. I just don't really want to be shit talking. It's all right.
So why did you shit talk then?
Well,
It
because
was
it was just
good
us
shit
hanging
talk.
out. It's just the boys right now. You know?
Okay.
It's good shit talk.
Yeah.
Here's the best part, Fighter.
Just
You're
bleep
not
out his
gonna-
name.
He ain't gonna get mad.
You're
I'm
not
not worried
gonna-
about I'm worried about like
The world.
everyone else thinking he's a fucking
Well, here,
whatever.
if anybody has a problem with what Seth said, you.
I'm not worried about people having a problem with what I said. I just don't want to ruin the kid's life. I think he'll be fine either way.
How are you ruining his life?
You didn't say nothing bad
I'm
about him.
slandering him.
You didn't slander him. You just said he won a 6-year-old trophy.
I'm sure he did. Like, I don't think I'm wrong, man. I just, we didn't need to go down that road, you know.
It's fine, Feider. Yeah, just stop worrying. You sound like me right now.
So what?
Cory, tell him stop being a sissy.
Stop being a sissy.
Here's the best part, Feider. You'll never know because you're not going to watch the damn podcast. So
fair enough. Fair enough.
I'll edit it all out. he won't have to watch it when he shows up at Champlain. And he's knocking on his window.
I can make
that
so
again,
many
Dave?
jokes.
Oh, you mother.
Hey, see, that was mean. That is mean.
Yeah. Feeding the fire.
Dave.
Yeah. Let's get on another topic. You're stuck on this. Move on.
Hey, all jokes aside, they can make fun about me and Caleb and the whole wrestling thing, but Cory, well, Chris would be there. But if any of y'all got into a fight, who do you know would be standing behind you?
I bet you?
Yeah.
Okay. Why
No
are you behind me?
questions
You're not
asked.
going to be much help behind me.
He'd be way behind.
No, I wouldn't be way behind you. All right. I will remember that.
I'm just busting your balls.
No.
Hey, Matt, you almost had to back Dave up at the casino.
Huh?
Well, this podcast isn't about me.
Everyone's getting dragged down on this podcast.
Thanks for tuning in. This
Dave's going to get done and he's going to hit the delete button.
No, dude. I told that story already in the podcast. I mean,
did you?
That was a funny night.
It was a funny night. And Matt walks up to me the next day and he's like, Mercer, listen, I never knew. I've got a whole new respect for you. Yeah, well, let's get on another topic before we're done here. Anybody got any tattoos?
I'm getting my Dollar General tattoo in September.
Oh, you've been talking about that for 5 years.
No, I am for real. September. I talked to him the other day.
Where are you getting it?
On my tramp stamp.
Across the back.
Across the lower back, tramp stamp, DG, $7,000.
Come on.
$7,000.
I'm getting a dollar. That's what they're giving me to get a Dollar General tattoo as a tramp stamp.
Who is?
Boss. It might say Dollar General. I don't know yet, but one or the other.
Are they the same ones that paid for your other tattoo?
Yeah, they paid for my other tattoo. 100%.
What's your other tattoo?
It's a ruler.
That's about it.
A measuring stick, so to speak.
Yeah.
But it only goes to 3 inches. That's the problem.
Palaniuk threw his measuring board in the water the other day, first morning. He's like, I may have to borrow your ruler. I was like, all right, buddy.
I think we've done enough here. I think we've done enough. Are we good, you think? Derby boys.
I think so.
Don't miss it.
I don't think we've told everybody that we're actually coming out with a YouTube series called The Derby Boys.
We didn't. We waited till the end.
Okay, you do the announcement then, Cory.
I just did. So
we're
coming
done.
soon, the four of us are doing a YouTube series called The Derby Boys, and it is going to launch next week, I guess, at some point.
Yeah.
So I guess be on the lookout.
Yeah. I'll get all the information and take care of that in the intro. Make it real professional like.
Sweet.
All right.
Because
Buddy,
this is
you
what
look
this
like
is
your
all
old
about, is
self, buddy.
professionalism.
So what?
You look like your old self.
Do I?
Yeah. Doesn't he?
Oh.
Why?
Sitting there,
Caught some
little
bass the
ratty
last two
looking.
derbies, and now he's back up to his old self. I like
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying. You really do. You look like you got newfound life in you.
Do I?
Yeah.
He's just counting the minutes till he can walk outside and burn a dart.
I should have just left 20 minutes ago, to be honest with you. I had to come back. Don't look at me like that, Dave. I had to come
Hey.
back. I should have just went.
Be a man. Burn a dart in your basement.
I already get rid of that smell, man. I don't like smoking inside.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
All right. Derby boys, tune in. You don't want to miss these idiots.
Yeah, it's going to be a train
Is
wreck.
that the best conclusion of the show you can do, Dave?
Do one better, Matt. Come on.
I didn't
I thought that was
no
good.
better. I just thought Dave could do a little better than that.
That was good.
Well,
man.
what? What do you want me to say? Derby boys, don't miss it. It's something.
Yeah, it's about it.
That's good.
All right. Good night, boys.
Bye.
Yeah. See ya.
Nice.
So just when you think that everything on YouTube fishing has been done, I mean, there's nothing different. There's nothing new. I mean, how can there be another angler behind the scenes show? There is tons of them. Along comes the Derby boys. And it is definitely different. It is definitely uniquely them. And you guys have heard me say it to anglers countless times. I mean, my advice to them is always just be who you are. Well, they are 100% being who they are. Is the fishing industry ready for it? Only time will tell. Are you ready for it? Let me know in the comments. Are you here for the Derby boys? I mean, coming to YouTube soon. I mean, they set a record here this week. Yes, they did. I mean, the most amount of beeps ever on a podcast, or at least on this podcast, it all happened this week. I mean, my wife worked hard at getting all those beeps in there. The Derby boys coming to YouTube very soon. I mean, within the week. I mean, it would be super professional for them to say, hey, coming to you this Friday. But that would be way too freaking professional. That's not how the Derby boys roll. It'll be on YouTube when they're good and ready. And I hope you are tuning in because it is definitely going to be entertaining. And it's definitely going to be something. The Derby boys. Don't miss it. I hope you've enjoyed this conversation. I hope this podcast gave you a distraction from the real messed up part of the world. And I hope to see you back here again next week. Have a great week. Enjoy being. And as always, Bob Cobb, take it away.
Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe because Bob Cobb of the Bassmasters told you to. You hear?